Alright, let's do this. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna say. I didn't write anything down. There's no notes. I was going to, because I really wanted to make a video and address some stuff and get some shit out there, you know? Maybe even cause a little bit of chaos. But not to make people upset, but because without a little bit of increased tension, we won't be able to get close to each other. We'll get to that later. First, my name is Chet. I go by Cheddar Cheese. And I made a comment that was wrong and said out of anger. It's the first thing I want to say. And I apologize for hurting anyone's feelings that didn't deserve it if they really did get hurt from that. Because it wasn't aimed at anybody but one person, and it shouldn't have been aimed at that person. Because we should be doing better, everybody. You know, that person took something that I said out of context. And let me backtrack, actually. You know, I don't want to blame anybody because, you know, I don't really want to look at it like that. But I don't even remember the post that I commented on initially. But I do remember why I commented. I was upset. And not just upset. My whole life has gone to hell. And I have a lot of problems. But it's no excuse. It's the truth. And I'm not how a lot of people think I am. So that's why I'm making this video. And they'll see for themselves in this video. It can't be that hard to really tell if somebody's genuine or not. Right? If they're really genuine. So, I made a comment. And I think I said something, and then I said the word white power. And some comments after, I think it was after, I don't think that was the initial comment. Because I got into an argument with the person. And the reason I even brought that phrase up is because I was trying to go for something. I was angry. I wasn't really, there's a lot of emotion behind shit. But I'm coming from a place where I see the world where it's going, and there's a lot I need to tell people. But I guess I want to help everybody. I know people are like, yeah, you can't do that, whatever. I got this. But because there's pain when you are born automatically black, right? When you're born, you don't choose to be who you are, right? This is who you are. So you're automatically now part of a group that experienced a very raw, effed up part of history. So now you're in this, right? But it doesn't mean every person who's in this group is the same. Not everybody is kind. Not everybody tries to. I'm going to put it like this. You either try to be better or do good, or you don't care and you're like, fuck it. And most people don't care and they're like, fuck it. Maybe they just don't know how to and they need help. But it doesn't matter what you look like. It matters what you believe. So if you believe in doing the right thing, and that's who you are, and that's the life you're living, that's who you are, that's what you're going to be. So that doesn't matter. You know, like, I'm not racist. I don't think that because somebody looks a certain way, that's how they are, the choices that they're going to make. It makes no sense. I'd be really stupid to think that their physical features, which is based on where their ancestors are from, if there was more or less sunlight, basically. But it's who you are. But here's where it gets, because that's basic. But here's where a lot of people, kind of get lost in it. And I'll get back to the conversation that, started this. But a lot of people don't see that because black people have a lot of pain still because of where we are. Hasn't been long since things have really, changed at all. It's really hard for, let's say, a black person makes a joke about a white guy. We all laugh, right? It's like, oh, white guy this, or white this, whatever it is, whatever. We laugh, right? We get it. Now, maybe it's a little, not offensive to the point where you get upset about it, but, I think anything could really be looked at as, we should be nice to each other, but we should also be able to fuck around, have fun, laugh, and because that's what, when you care about somebody, nothing would ever, tear you guys really apart, right? And that's how we need to get with everybody. But the reason why we don't is because there's a lot that goes on in this world, like fear and division, and we'll get into all of that crap. But because people are born black and it's so raw and new still, it's hard to take a joke from a white person about a black person, right? It's just, even me saying that makes people angry. So, but because there's so much anger behind it, where we are right now, we're not stupid. We're 22, man. Things are getting really different. People are, they're thinking. So, that white people are people too. And not all white people are good or bad, or whatever you want to call it. But let's just look at it as I said 90% of something out of anger. I said 90% of people deserve to be should be killed or something like that. That was anger. I don't think anybody should be killed. But I get really sick of seeing this world every day because I'm a very sensitive person. And I'm not going to say the problems yet I have, because I'm not going to use them as some kind of, excuse. But I'm different than people, and I feel things intensely, and I've been treated horribly most of my life. And I've always wanted to help people and make people laugh, kind of like save the world, right? I care. I hurt when people are hurt. I cry when people are sad. Not just white people, any people, especially kids or something, But I see a lot of, because there's pain, real hatred from certain black people. And there's a lot of certain black people, and it's absolute hatred. Kill the white people, fuck white. Now, that's going to be that anywhere. It's not just about that, right? But I just feel like because black people are in pain, people who are good, they're in pain, but it's hard when you're in pain to really feel remorse or sympathy for the people you feel responsible for causing you or other people that are close to you pain. So my point is, even though it's hard, you still, as people, need to try and think about certain things, because that's what people do. We have to be better no matter who we are. So we all need to find balance and love ourselves, not just individual, but ourselves, and look at ourselves as everyone. And that's when we become closer together. And yeah, it's going to be weird. It's going to be a little scary. It's going to, be whatever, like when people try to get closer. But it's like when two people get into a fight, what happens after? Most of the time they're friends, or they got each other's back. And that's because they know each other more. They could relate more. We keep doing this, right? It'll never work. But we got to start saying, you know what? The reason, because like in a certain way, the ball's in black people's court, in a way where it's just like, okay, let's try to be a little nicer to white people. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but it's like everybody should be nicer to everybody. But I'm saying, like, because like I said, there's pain, there's a lot of animosity, there's a lot of hurt. So like people, it's like it's not just about being nicer. It's more about like, I guess, forgiveness in a way where you could try to say, okay, we're going to try to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, try to be balanced on the level with people, right? So, like, a lot of people do that, but there's still a lot of people, especially now, younger people, who are so angry and want to, like, and the way society is making people, like, so it's there's so many reasons why people are the way, but they are. But I said something when I said that I called somebody the N-word, and it wasn't to just, I got called a Nazi for a whole day and a half and had thousands of people hitting me up, messaging me, commenting. Now that's bullying, that's harassment, that's all of this stuff. That's before I said the N-word. And the reason why I said it is because and I even said, I said, okay, you know what? Fuck you, whatever. Excuse my language. I'm like, if I'm a Nazi, then you're a blah, blah, blah. And that's out of anger, and that's just to hurt somebody. People say things that hurt. That's what he's saying it to me for the whole time. He's trying to hurt my feelings, make me look bad in front of people, let people attack me. That's childish. How many times did I ask this person to debate me and just talk to me? I didn't have to call him names. He called me names first. He started labeling me. I'm not a German, Nazi, Jewish person, murdering. Like, that's not me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even was I not there because I wasn't born yet, but, like, I mean, I don't even... That's not who I am, what I even remotely believe in. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes me sick. So that shit offends me. Now, obviously, it's not the same pain that people feel when they hear the N-word. But what I'm saying is, if somebody's saying it at a magnitude, a lot, 1,000 fucking times, excuse my language, over and over again, and is trying to hurt me every way he can, as far as, just on the social media there, like, coming at me and just saying stuff, labeling me and trying to twist shit. He literally took what I said in my original comment out of context. My comment said, because I was angry, because I meet a lot of people online every day, hundreds of people, and not everybody's bad, but, people get, how people are on the internet, they're, the same in real life, so there's a lot of black people who off the jump are racist to me, and real, not just like saying things like "fuck you, cracker, die, I want to kill you, motherfucker," all of that shit, right? And like, over time, over time it becomes, fuck you too, right? That's how it's gonna be with everything. That's why we can't have off balance, how Pac talked about, you're being nice at one point, basically, to keep it short and simple, and then, after a while, you're done dancing around, and it's just like, open the motherfucking door, we here, and it's like, that would get like that regardless of who's ever what, because this is just a balance, energy going back and forth. People we gotta learn balance, and the only way to do that is by people not being, it's not about not being afraid, but about facing the fear of coming closer together. But you have to want to, and you have to care, and you have to have forgiveness. You gotta say, okay, you know what? Because when you say white people, you're labeling everyone. If I labeled everyone as something, right? If I said something and people looked at it as like I labeled everyone, that'd be horrible if I labeled all black people, right? And something, especially like when it doesn't matter if you're black, right? You're who you are. So if somebody says that, oh, white people this, you're including me every time. Now you can say, no, that's not whatever. Yeah, that's bullshit, because every time there's somebody who doesn't give a fuck or doesn't like white people, I'm not Chet. I'm a white person. I'm a racist. Like, my people colonized this place. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Like, I'm barely holding on. My whole life I've been fucking through everything. I mean, like, from the moment I'm born, I've been suffering. So, like, we all go through shit. So, what I'm trying to say is, fuck that. We focus on doing the right thing. And maybe you're like, nah, fuck that shit. Well, those are the people you need to condemn. Those are the people you need to get at. Okay? No matter what color anyone is, we should all be condemning people who are not trying to be better, who are not trying to be nice and do the right thing. I don't care if you're black and you see another black person do something and in your mind you're like, well, fuck that white. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that white person. Who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? They fucked us over, I get that. But you shouldn't be doing that. It's wrong. That's what I'm trying to get at. We gotta have that line, that balance where we all meet in that level where we're just saying, hey, this is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is bad. And it's really not about good or bad. You just have to think about it like this. It's very easy. It's like you're in a dark room. You turn the light on. Now the room's there. I mean, yeah, it was there with the light off, but it wouldn't have been, right? Without the sun, the whole planet would have been dark. There would have been no life, cold. It's an absence of light, what darkness is. So instead of good and bad, you look at it as like an absence of love and love. If it ain't love, it ain't it. You want to condemn me and say all of these things about me? You don't know me. If I told you everything I've been through, if you've seen my life, if you've just seen the past week or two, past year or two, I don't even think you could hold anything against me. I got flies, no food, car got 3 tires, mental illnesses you couldn't even fathom. I'm alone, lost everyone. My father died. My mother abused me as a kid. Every girl or most friends I've ever had stabbed me in the back or fucked me over. I could actually go on about everything. I got no money. I can't hold down a fucking job. I'm a big fucking loser. I can't take care of myself, and I'm 35 years old. But in my mind, I've figured out things that people ain't even at this place yet. Because for some reason, all the fucked up shit that my head has gone through gave me this ability to give a fuck a lot and to think a lot and have the crazy ass fucking balls to do something about it before I get shot in the fucking head or OD or commit suicide or turn up missing or fucking whatever. Which I'm telling you right now, never doing anything like that. Anything ever happens to me that ain't like me just having a heart attack Fuck. I scratched that one. They could do that too. Anyway. I ain't dying until I help save this world. So, there's a whole lot of shit I gotta say. But I can't say it all in one fucking video. No one's gonna want to watch it. I do apologize if I hurt anyone's feelings. And it's fucking more than fucking just apologizing. When I was young, you know, my cousin looked at me once and he said, "What, you have no fucking respect to me?" And like, I was like, and I actually stopped for a second. I was like, holy shit, I need to be better. Like, I need to really think about people more. And I just started thinking about how everybody experiences every instance in their life from the moment they're born to where they are now, to figure out how it happens. And I've been piecing together the universe since, like, my fucking birth. And, like, people, if we don't think about what they go through, how are we really going to feel them? Part about us getting closer is really stopping and saying, okay, if I was you, I'd be like you. And how and why? Because everything is like a domino effect. We just have these moments where we can make that choice to give love or to take it. Energy. Everything is energy. I'll get to that too. I don't know who the fuck I am. Probably nobody, just crazy. But I know my shit and I'm real. And I've always felt like this since I can remember. There's a lot to talk about, but I'm here with the intent to want to help everybody. I'm not what you guys think. And my rap career could be over, but I'll still rap. I love music. I love a lot of good things. I love art. I love love. I love good stuff. You have no idea how I am. I'm just fucked up from everything I've been through in my life. And I don't mean to be the way I am. I can't help, like, my trauma is so bad, when I get upset, I can't even help it. I 2 days later, I was standing outside, talking to someone on the phone, and I got my meds back. I didn't have my meds for a couple of days. Meds, Adderall. I'm prescribed Adderall. I didn't have it. So I was going through these withdrawals. I also didn't have any weed. And my life's falling apart. I'm going to be homeless and all this shit. So it's just me and my dog, you know, like, he was sick and, you know, everything is just like, I can't bring him to a doctor. I can't do anything. You know, I feed him before I feed me. So, and it's real. That's who I am. I do. I'm bullshit. People bullshit. I don't. And I don't care. Like, you could every single time challenge me. I back it up every time. So, I'm honest. I'm honest. That's how you have to be, by the way. You have to be true. Who you are. Honest with yourself. Let that go. And then you could connect with people. That's how you grow. All the other fake bullshit people put on to just fit in, be cool, be liked because it's easier. Fuck that shit. Don't fit in with that middle frequency of people who don't know where the fuck to go. Go up, if that makes sense. Don't go down. Don't stay in the middle. Keep moving. Keep pushing. Keep being better. I know you can. So, I lost my train of thought. I think I was saying something about getting kicked out. Oh yeah, so I'm standing outside. I took my Adderall that morning. I just smoked a blunt. Finally, I don't have a car, so I had to ride a bike, fucking 10 miles. Not 10 miles, but fucking miles. And as this guy's talking to me, I stop and I'm just staring. And I'm like, holy fuck, you're crazy. Like, you're fucking crazy. I got real fucking mental problems. Because my trauma, like, takes over and I don't even realize, like, who I really am and what my crazy brain. It's like delusions, right? But in, like, with a real twist of emotion, pain, anger, and with love, and the need to, you know, we have the need to, like, show who we are, you know what I mean? And that's how everybody should be. We should all know each other. We all are worth something. We say we have a purpose and all that stuff. People just say that shit. I want you people to start being about it. That's what I do. You gotta be about it. Yeah, I fuck up. Yeah, I say shit out of anger. I'll fix that. I work on it. I own up to it. That's all we need to do. Keep owning up to your shit. Keep being respectful as much as you can. Honest, loving, true. Keep working towards it. Because what I say, if you don't, you're just standing there. And if you're just like, fuck it, you're purposely going the other way. But no matter what, we're all growing towards something. If you can't forgive me, fine. That's your choice. But you should. Why? I just said it. We all need to do better. We can never be whatever. And I don't think anybody on this planet is free of, fucked up shit, or at least saying shit or doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if we could condemn everybody at that point at a different level. Yes, there are people in this world that really fucking suck. And they come in all colors, shapes, sizes, genders, whatever. But what concerns me the most is the youth, the new generation. They're angrier, they're hurt, they're growing up in a world of computers, and they don't have as much real connection like some of us did when we were young. A real sense of like warmth that was still there for everyone. Valuing human life and being moral, having morals, and like fucking just stopping and choosing to do the right thing. Like people don't even want to do that anymore. So it concerns me the fuck out of it, because I know how hurt people are. I overthink everything. So I put myself in people's shoes and I feel pain. You'll see it in me. You'll see me cry at times. But the thing is, because you have that pain, there's that animosity, and the youth not only see that and experience it, but the more people are like white people and that pain is still there, the less or likely or the more difficult it will be for us to have it where we're all just getting a fucking along. Because when you look at this person, they look different. Oh, he's black. Oh, he's white. It's like, why are we looking at that? Think about that. Yeah, shit happened. Shit still happens. Definitely not as fucking bad. No offense. I don't want to offend anybody, but if you know history of anything with anyone, shit was real bad for a lot of people. Sickening. You would not want to live in those times of anything past like 100 years ago. But we lose so much because we're so afraid to be vulnerable. And we're afraid to be vulnerable for good reason. Because we take each other's shit and don't give a fuck. We hurt each other and don't give a fuck. So when you see people doing that, I challenge you to step up and stand your ground strongly while giving love. Balance. You check the bad and you keep it in control. And you also control the good, the love. And you wield it as if you were wielding a weapon to kill, but you're wielding a weapon to heal. Okay? So you get to know me more. I'm going to do a lot more talks. I love everybody. Just not all the time. I'm going through hell. And it's not right. But trust me. I'm doing my best. I don't mean it. People who know me know that. I've always been fucked up. And I'm getting there. I'm finally getting there. What I mean is, whoever I'm meant to be, what I've always felt like I was supposed to do. And maybe this is a ticket for some people to hear me. And I'm not mad at that person that I said that to. I know he's probably like, yeah, but it's childish. No offense. Well, you know what? A little offense. It's childish to act childish when it's a serious topic, a serious subject, and if you're so concerned that people are getting hurt over things, as you're hurting people and influencing, like encouraging people to do it, and you're the people who listen to you and they see that as okay, and that is my point. I don't want to label anybody as bad, but what we gotta do is say what it is. Is it with love or is it not? And if it's not, is it included in the package? Like I said, sometimes you gotta be strong, but unless it's like an absolute, survival thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's absolutely necessary to whatever, and I don't want, but other than that, I mean, you should be aiming to do the right thing. If you're not, and like I said, like this pain, I know it's pain, but I'm not born black. So it's not that, I've grown up in New York City, so it's like, not like I'm not stupid. I mean, I'm an idiot, but I'm not stupid. And my point is, you're black. So that means, as a black person, you also have a responsibility to say that, okay, I'm a black person, but if I say I'm black, everybody who's black can say they're black. And that means they're automatically on my team. They're in my group. I gotta be checking these people in my group, make sure my group's being ran the right way. I know that people like, we're angry, you know what I'm saying? You guys got you. I mean, I get like shit still goes on, but you got the message out there. And there's a lot of people, in the world who are down for the good cause, you know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, you gotta have. How do I put this? It's like if you could see things from everybody's perspective, right? It's always going to be off balance in some way. So until we have that, and it's going to be a while, but it has to take stepping closer. Get in my face. Get in my fucking face. Debate, talk to me. Debate me, whatever you want to do. You want to be in person? I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, if I got shot, stabbed because somebody was angry, some days I could say you'd be doing me a favor, but if it happens, it happens. I don't really think that, I know that everybody dies, everybody gets hated on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I expected to go out anyway, before I knew anything's gonna happen in my life that has. I was just somebody who was gonna grow up and have a family and shit or anything like that. I'm crazy, man. I wish I had a nice life, and we all deserve it. But whatever happens to me, happens to me. I look at it like I got my dog. That's all I have. And he's like my son. And I'm not trying to be the rap superstar anymore. Like, I'm 35. I love music. I love making music. And I do my best at everything I try to do. But I'm here to, as stupid as it sounds, save the world. I don't really find anything else worth it anymore. I don't care about much other than doing the right things and fixing all of this shit. Like, what the fuck is more important than fixing this fucking place and helping people? Everything else is just bullshit, and I've done most of it already. Well, not like, obviously I'm not a celebrity or nothing, but I count what I need to know what's going on and, feel what I need to feel to make the decisions I'm making and believe what I believe. This is my video. I'm gonna close it at 30 minutes. I guess I don't think I could post it that long on there, so I don't know where I'm gonna put it. YouTube and Instagram, whatever. This ain't for clout. This ain't for this is who I am every day. I'm crazy. I've been through a lot, and I would say most of it I probably didn't deserve. And if you look at your life and you look at other people's lives, and we start thinking about other people when we think about ourselves, you see that none of us really deserve this shit. Or we do. Maybe it's both. Maybe we deserve it and we don't. Maybe we are worth it and we need to just believe. Because it's very important that you believe. Trick yourself into believing. Believe it. Believe something good. It'll smoothen out. It'll become natural. But you gotta take that chance. It'll be good. Because if you don't, then what are you? Ain't gonna be love left in the world. And what do you want? What kind of world do you want to leave behind? What kind of person do you want to be? Who are you? I don't think people are bad. Maybe you just need help. That's what I want to do. I love you guys. My name's Chet. Cheddar cheese. Whatever. hit me up.